Mr. Jim Momoshood is still with us in the studio. Do you want to quickly react to those allegations which was contained in the report on the Kaduna-Abuja road given by complainant to the Kaduna State Police Command?
Thank you so much. We felt every Nigerian have a duty and responsibility under civic right to assist security agencies, especially the Nigerian police force, in providing information at their disposal and not going to public to say there's a freedom of expression and opinion, no doubt, but the person that gave the press release will have done better if you have made this information available to the police. Even if there are gray area that they couldn't agree upon, I think it needs to harmonize and get into for the benefit of the public, because I don't see any benefit the public would derive from such a press release. And equally want to say that the Operation Maximum Security was launched on that road last year, and the deployment were intact. And if you remember very well, Ma, that I was here with you on hard copy when the deployment diversion of traffic flight from Abuja Airport to Kaduna Airport was going on, and we ensured that at every 4 kilometer security personnel, especially the Nigerian police force patrol team, are there, and we equally did.
It's already way past that time. I mean, are you still maintaining policemen at every 4 kilometers of the road?
Yes, we are. That's where I'm going to. We are. Even in Manchester and in London, that's why the security architecture are in place. You still have those attacks. That's to let you know that on daily basis we review the operational orders in respect of the policemen deployed on that road. If you go to them, not only putting the patrol team there, we make the Inspector General of Police IGP program to Idris, put in infrastructures. There is a tent there is conducive for people to be able to do their work properly. And we have these isolated cases, this pocket of kidnap, like the reporter have said, but not 10 people. All the people that were kidnappers, I'm talking to you, because of the heat we mounted on the kidnappers have been freed. And we are going deep down to ensure that they are apprehended. I want to say
just a moment.
Today, if you allow me
just before you go into that, I mean, we're running out of time and we really have to be very time conscious. Just quickly, last week, the IGP held a world press conference, on the people who had issued threats. He talked about people who had issued threats to other people, to other certain ethnic groups in this country, asking them to vacate a certain area. We heard that the governor of Kaduna State had asked the police to arrest, people in the state who had made those inflammatory comments. The IGP had a world press conference the following day. He was seemed to reiterate that they were going to do that, but as we speak, we're yet to hear of any arrests being made.
Thank you so much. I'll go into that, but I want you to allow me to say what I want to say. Today, the Inspector General of Police, IGP Prime Puto Idris MNI, is going to flag off another deployment of security personnel to work in synergy with those already on the ground to ensure that no single crime is recorded on that road. And during the airport diversion, the diversion of traffic, no single incident of kidnap or armed robbery was recorded on that road. So that means we have to refine-tune the arrangement, and that is what it's doing. So we want to assure all our sundry that Kaduna to Abuja, even to Zaria, is very safe. This deployment is kick-starting this morning, and this to increase the confidence of the people that they can travel, the travelers, but they have anything to do with the road can equally do so. Then to come to your question, the IGP, we released a press statement which we even paid for in major papers for National Daily, to let every Nigerian know that every Nigerian of whichever extraction have the right and responsibility to live anywhere in the country. And there's no anybody that have the right to say somebody should relocate to or from any part of this country. And apart from it, we have right to life, they have right to own property movable throughout the country. And we emphasize on that. And he has equally directed the Commissioner of Police in the northern state and other states of the Federation to ensure that this threat is not actualized. And with respect to arrest is a continuous thing. If we make arrest today, we can make arrest tomorrow, we can make arrest next tomorrow. But we put in all our detectives, all undercover policemen to go after these people, because there's no doubt when people are in uniform, as I stress, on police patrol team, there's tendency for those who are going to arrest to evade such arrest because they have an inclination that they are coming to arrest them. So we are doing all our best to get anybody that made any inflammatory statement, whether from the area, whether from anywhere in the country or anywhere that can lead to breakdown of law and order, and that can put Nigeria into a geo crisis to be arrested and investigated. We are doing that. We have not reneged or resent that directive by the Inspector General of Police.
Are you saying that the youths are evading arrest?
Definitely, if there's a pronouncement for your arrest, definitely it's natural for every human being to look for cover somewhere. But we are on it, and once we make such a progress, we'll let the people know.
How long do you think it will take?
No, it won't take long. You can't issue arrest for somebody, and it takes arrest is a process which is allowed in law for the police to effect arrest for people who have committed one offense or the other, or those who are planning to commit an offense, because even attempt to commit an offense is equally a crime.
Well, Mr. Mashood, I'm sure you're aware of the insinuations out there that people just think that this is mere talk and that this is not going to, there will be no arrests made at the end of the day. No,
everybody is entitled to his opinion. Every Nigerian have the right of freedom of speech, but I'm telling them that is not the case. We are doing every best possible to ensure that Nigerians live in peace, and we are mindful of issues too that can snowball into crisis, because if you are going to employ prevention tactics to settle issues, you have to be very, very careful on the decision you take and how you go about them.
Just quickly then, what is the police doing about those who, the police officer who lost his life, trying to prevent a robbery attack in a bank in Owerri, in Imo State?
Thank you so much. We have observed with keen interest the media hype and the emotions that have been generated from the policeman, the Inspector General of Police that have directed that it should be appreciated posthumously. I think they are going to be promoted to the next rank so that their family will benefit from that. And equally, as I speak with you,
that's for the person who died.
Yes.
What about
for those who are
alive?
The Commissioner of Police, Imo State Police Command, is taking care of the medical bill. I want to make it abundantly clear to everybody listening to us that there are a lot of insinuations in the media that are not correct. I personally connect the Commissioner of Police of Imo State to the Inspector General of Police yesterday, and he gave a direction. And the write-up, because promotion of officers, whether alive or in dead, have to come up from the command, and it's coming up from the command.
Are you saying that his interview, just a moment, are you saying his interview that he granted, that he had paid some of his medical bills for drugs and stuff, was not correct? Is that what you're saying?
Medications, even from consumables, you can pay bill. We pay the major bill. At times, they might need even glove or ancestors or something. Somebody can say, I pay for that. But all the money paid to the last penny have been directed to be refunded. And we are paying the bill even from the start of the treatment. We don't abandon our personnel because these are the foot soldiers. These are the people that do the core police duty. And we have to ensure that their welfare is taken care of, so that for other police officers to ensure that they commit totally in crime prevention and control. And very soon, the Inspector General of Police is going to receive all the families that are involved in this regard to ensure that they are properly honored as they deserved.
Well, Mr. Jimoh Mashood, we have to thank you most kindly for coming on Sunrise Daily. He is the Police Public Relations Officer. We definitely wish the Police Command all the best as they try to tackle crime across the country.
Thank you.
That will be all for the segment. I hand you over now to Chamberlain, who is in Lagos.